Welcome to the Roy Anthony and
Every
Friends show.
Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all
Hey,
tap in.
is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
is
Anthony
anybody out
show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank.
And Cynthia
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank.
And Cynthia Joy.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. Everybody tune in, you dig it? It's funny as hell, my dude. It's when we can kick it.
Every Tuesday.
Everything is going
every
down.
Thursday.
They about to do the most. It ain't a confrontation, it's a conversation, homie. Yo, on the weekends, the Roy Anthony
Every
Show. It's
Tuesday.
during the week, homie. The Roy
Every
Anthony
Thursday.
Show. What you listening to? The Roy Anthony Show. Come on and get a
Tap
bar
in.
before we gotta
Tap
talk.
in.
What you listening to? The Roy Anthony
Every
Show. Come on
Tuesday.
and kick it with us. The Roy Anthony
Every
Show.
Thursday.
It's going down, homeboy. The Roy Anthony Show. Co-host
Tap in.
Big Hank. We getting it. What you think? It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank.
And Cynthia Joy.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank.
And Cynthia Joy.
Hey, what it do, boo, what it do? You got your girl, Cynthia Joy, again. Yes, honey, it wasn't on purpose, but God worked things out in mysterious ways. So he was like, get him some sunshine as soon as you come in with the... No. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well. I can't give you no hand right now because I'm holding my phone with the only good hand I got right now. So... Good morning, baby. I hope it came in great. I hope you woke up on the right side of the bed. I hope you've been reminded of your beauty and your grace because you woke up and everybody didn't get that pleasure today. So, we are talking about everything that's coming into my mind. I don't know. I know I had a random thought this morning and it was like, what in the hell is all the midgets? And then I was like, I think this goes right into this whole petition thing that I'm trying to set up. Because I'm thinking we don't see a lot of people with different abilities because they feeling like they're not accepted or that there's no place for them. So, yes. Good morning, Ro. Hello, beautiful. You are looking wonderful. Thank you, Sugarfoot. I appreciate you. I woke up and I'm blessed by the best. So I ain't going to even complain because, like I said, everybody didn't get the opportunity. So I'm just in the building doing what's necessary, trying to shine my light and be the positivity and the blessing that I want to see out in this world. But yeah, I had that random thought this morning. I was like, I don't really see little people because I don't think you're really supposed to refer to them as midgets. I'm not sure. But I was like, I'm thinking people with different abilities really stay at home because they're not feeling like they're accepted or that it's an open space for them. I know yesterday I went to work, and if you don't know, I started working as an adult caregiver. So yeah, even with my one hand, I'm out here taking care of folks. So the lady I went to take care of yesterday was 92 years old. and she was talking about, and it wasn't even nothing about my petition or nothing. It was just random talks, and it's making me realize what I'm doing is really a big thing, and I don't know how big it is yet. Hold on. Let me get my other co-star up in this joint. Yes.
Hey, hey,
Hey, what it do, boo? How you doing?
I'm good, Cynthia. How about yourself?
I'm good. Blessed by the best. Ain't gonna do no complaining because it won't do no good no way.
That's right, man. That's right, man. You looking good, man. You looking good all
Thank you,
outside in the
sugar.
sunshine. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to step out. I'm actually at work, but one of my clients is real cool, and since I take care of him real good, he was like, "That little hour ain't gonna affect none." So yeah, go on, pop out, do your podcasting thing. So
All
here I
right, then.
am.
I see you. I see you, man. And I want to say, man, I really appreciate you stepping up, man, and stepping out in front, man. I really want to say I thank you for that. And we as the Roy Anthony show, myself, man, we really, really love you, Cynthia, man. You the bomb, man. For real, you the bomb.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Ramonda said, "Hey Hank,
What's up? What's up,
blessings."
Ramonda? How you doing?
Yeah, no, I appreciate you. I feel like I'm on a team, and when you're on a team, you got to look out for one another, and that's what it's all about: being a support system for one another.
Man, you sure been doing that, man. You the bomb, man. You a boss.
Thank
You a
you. I've
boss.
been trying my best. I've been just doing my best, and I see my
Right.
best is good enough.
Yes,
So I'm
yes,
with it.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes,
No, but
indeed.
I was
Well,
telling the people, I know I've been talking about this petition and stuff, but stuff has just been happening to let me know that I'm going the right direction.
right,
Because my
right.
client that I took care of yesterday is 92 years old. And she was
Wow.
telling me how she stopped trying to do things on her own ever since she went to Dillard's and couldn't get in. She was just standing out there trying to figure out how to get into this building because the door was too heavy. So
Mm-hmm.
it made me realize this button thing, it seemed like a minor thing, but it really is a major change that's necessary and will change so many people's lives.
Man, you on to something. That's what you are. You on to something, and your name gonna be big. Watch the motherfucking buttons gonna be called the Cynthia Joy buttons. Right? Why? Why?
Run that, dear.
Yeah, for real, man. So, man, we got our fingers crossed. First, we praying. That's what we are doing. We praying for you, man, and hope everything goes well, man.
I thank you and I appreciate it. And more than pray, if I can encourage all you guys to just head over to my Facebook page, Joy Towner, and you can be my friend and sign this petition because every voice matters and all of us gonna need it at some point. Whether we get elderly, whether your hands are full because you got a bunch of groceries, whatever the case may be, I think we can all benefit from this button. It's not about a different ability, it's just about all abilities. All abilities mattering.
Yes, all abilities. That's a tongue twister right there. All
Right?
abilities matter. Yeah, they
Yes.
do, but they do. They do.
But on a whole nother note though, I've been getting excited because November is around the corner, which means I will be in Long Beach and I'm
Uh
about to hit
oh.
that stage. So
Uh oh.
I'm so ready. Like
Come on, man. I already know. I know you're gonna act a fool, man. I already know you're gonna act a fool because you already retarded, and
right.
so
I'm glad you know.
that's what that's what retards do. They get up there and act a fool, man. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see you get up there and do your thing, man.
Yeah, it's gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
lit.
there.
I
It's gonna be
can't
on
wait.
a ball. We're gonna have fun. And tonight, man, don't forget tonight we got the show tonight, man. We got the Roy Anthony Live show. Gonna be myself hosting. I got my homegirl Carly Carr, she coming through, and then we got Roy Anthony. He gonna get on stage, and then we got the one and only man, the inspirational comedian Lester Berry, man. You know he been on the movies, and all that stuff. He was the host of the BT uh, Comic View, and then he was hosting
Hey,
Def Jam, and he hosted Apollo, and so it's my dude, man. We just trying to boost our sales up and get some people to come through, man. So he told me he helped me out and come celebrate my dad's birthday with me. So big shout out to Lester Berry, man, and his family.
that's what's up. Shout out to Lester Berry and the family. We
Yes,
appreciate you.
sir.
Go
Thank you
shine
very
that
much.
light. Go shine
That's
that
it.
light. Yeah, I
That's
dig
it.
that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what we on? What we on today?
To be honest, I can't tell you. I think it's gonna be the same thing from Tuesday, but I think that was the same thing from last week. So now I just feel like whatever the spirit take over in us and let us talk about is what it is. And
Let's go.
if any of our viewers out there got something that's on their heart that they want to talk about or get some advice about, go on and put it in the comment because we need to know what's going on. Because again, we're a support system. We all here for one another. So
Yeah.
let it be
All
known what's up. But you got
right.
anything behind that's on your heart that you want to
Well,
put out there?
well, it's not so much on my heart. It's just I remember when we started this thing. I was supposed to do something about sports and whatnot. So so to alleviate you a little bit.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna kick some sports, man. And I don't know if anybody out there y'all been watching, but last week the California sports team had a bad week. Okay, a bad week. Nobody won. No sport team in California won a game in football last week, right?
Oh my
So we
God.
talking about UCLA lost, okay? USC lost, okay? Then the Rams lost. Then the Raiders lost. Then the 49ers lost. And then the Chargers lost. Everybody lost. So I don't know. I don't know what team you root for or what team is your team. But if you did have one of them teams, man, we're gonna say a prayer for you and hope you're feeling better. And hope you guys do better next week. But the LA teams, man, y'all suck right now. And we're gonna need y'all to do a little bit better, man, and step your game up, man, and help us out because we out there rooting for y'all, but now we ain't got nothing to root for. Y'all niggas losing, you know what I'm saying? So
You
I
petty as
wanted
hell.
I wanted to take that time to clown all the LA football fans. I'm one of them. I'm a Raider and a Rams fan, so I'm doing two times as bad. So that part right there. Just wanted to
Oh
say get
man.
that in. I just wanted to get that in there for a minute.
Damn.
And
Yeah, they doing
and
real bad then. It's all
real
bad for
bad.
LA right now.
Real bad. I think the Lakers lost their first game out. I'm not sure. I don't want to put my money on it, but I think the Lakers lost because the basketball season started last night or the night before last, and the Lakers had one game. And we'll see. We're gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Well, I
That's
guess since we're
that.
going with segments, I'm like, since
That's
I guess we're going with segments real quick,
come
I
on.
was supposed to be doing this little health segment, right? So I
Right.
guess I'm gonna remind y'all to get out there. Number one, 20 minutes a day will save your life. Just go for a little walk. It ain't gotta be nothing crazy. You're just trying to keep your heart healthy. We want you to live a little bit longer. Ain't nobody telling you what not to do. We just telling you what you should do, which is
Right.
live longer. God wants you here. Just go out there, get you a little walk in. While you at it, smile at somebody and say how you doing, and just shine a light on somebody. You never know who it can change in that moment. So go save yourself and your health. Hey, bars. But save yourself and your health 20 minutes a day. Keep a heart attack away. Real talk. And I would
That
never want
part.
nobody to be in a position that I'm in with stroke. So make sure you're watching your sodium intake, drink you a lot of water, stay hydrated, and just love your body enough. Love your body enough to do right by it.
That's a good thing, man. That is a good thing. And that 20 to 30 minute day, 20 30 minute walk a day, man, that add what I the doctor told me, said if you walk 20 to 30 minutes a day, it
Mm.
it, it add 10 years to your life. 10 to 20
What?
years. 10 to 20 years it'll add on to your life. So I started walking, man. Matter of fact, I was going an hour a day. I was trying to put 20 years on mine. I was
Right,
trying to double it up.
right, right.
But yeah, so man, that's a perfect analysis of what we need to be doing, man. Is get them 20 minutes in, man. It ain't hard, you know what I'm saying? You got 20 minutes around, you can go and do your walk. If you got to do it before you take your shower, do that. Whatever it is you got to do, man, get out there and keep moving. Because if you don't use it,
You
you're gonna
lose it.
lose it.
And that's big facts. That's big facts. But now,
Period.
real talk, everybody can't get out their house. So let's be fair. Anybody who can't get out their house, walk around your house, walk around your building. Don't make an excuse for yourself of why something can't be done. Anything that you want hard bad enough, you'll make a way. So make a
Yes,
way
sir.
for yourself and know that you matter. Your
Yep.
health matters, and we want you here, baby. That's all it's about. So
Period.
get that walk
Period.
in.
Walk around that couch for 20 minutes. Shoot, you might get dizzy, but yeah, sit down some
No,
sit
but real
down there.
talk, even if you
Yeah.
can't walk, you can dance. We can all dance. We can
Yeah.
all dance. We can two step it. You know what I'm saying? Make it do
Yeah.
what it do. So hey, just find a way to get that cardio in because that's what it's all about.
Period.
Is what
Period.
it's
Yes,
all
sir.
about.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
I had also started the show with one question became because I woke up this morning after thinking
Come
about
on.
all kinds of stuff, and I was
Come
like,
on.
"Where's hell? What in the hell is all the midgets?
What a what?
Where all the little people? You
I
don't
ain't
see
know.
little people, and I wonder if it's because of they don't feel accessible to the world.
Wow, wow. It's been a while since I've seen some little people too. I used to be and I remember one time they was the hot thing on all the social media and all they because they was the new, the new thing. So I don't really know, man. I don't know if it's something going on or what, but
That's something to really think about though. Like, where's all the little people? Like, I get it,
man,
and it make me think because every like bar, everything you go to is made for the average size person. It's not really
yeah,
a section for little people. So, is
yeah,
that part of the reason why they just maybe got their own little club and it's like the little people club and they go do their own little people thing? Or I don't
yeah.
know, but I've been thinking about it.
Wow. Wow, that's how wild your mind is. I ain't thought about no little people, but I'm gonna say
Hey,
this: we got
Starlet. She said,
what's
"Hey,
happening?
everybody, rushing."
What's up, Scarlett? Yeah, man. We got a little. I don't want to say little person, but she's a small lady that goes to our church, and she comes. She still be coming, so they still there, man. They still out here doing their thug thizzle, man. I ain't, I don't want to say nothing derogatory or nothing, but uh, that is something. I haven't seen none out on social media or nothing. So you're right. You
Yeah, I'm
probably
just like you
right.
don't see them in regular life. Even I was thinking like for real. Like you don't really see amputees out, not unless they drunks or winos, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But you don't really see people. What's the? I don't not paraplegics, but yeah, them too. Like everybody of the different abilities, you don't really see them outside with the regular people,
yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah.
wonder why.
Man, you didn't stepped over my pay scale. Now you went way past my pay scale, man. I can't answer that one, man. I can't answer that one at all.
That's the thing. Nobody can answer it. And that's what I'm saying. We need to sometimes think outside of ourselves and outside
Yeah,
of the box. Think about somebody else and be like, I really wonder.
yeah.
And I really, truly wonder.
That's what's up, man.
But I be
That's what's
having all
up.
kind of stuff that be running through my head, as you can plainly see.
I see. I see. Yeah.
Yes. But I
Uh,
think, what was we talking about on Tuesday?
uh, uh, wasn't forgiveness. Was it forgiveness? Faith and something. Was it faith?
I know we was talking
Was
about how you so dope and how you love your wife and how you do everything and basically really patient and y'all both, you know,
yeah, yeah.
give time with each other and realize
Patience
that
with
it ain't
God.
always easy. And I remember that kind of stuff, but I don't really
Yeah.
remember like what we started on, to be
I,
honest.
I don't either. I don't either. But it had to do with some. I want to say, was it patience or something?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I don't remember either.
Well, I guess that's neither here nor there. I know we were still talking about I know we were still talking about God and we were
Yeah.
still talking about um
Yeah. What kind of God you serve? Was it a spiritual God or the what did they
the
say?
corporate, yeah.
Corporate? Yeah, the corporate God. And I didn't know it was a corporate God. I never knew that it was a corporate God. I just know it's a spiritual God. God is a spirit.
Right. That's all I knew. And I guess once Roy broke it down, it made me realize to some degree, I guess,
Yeah, I think he
we
was
all
saying,
kind of we all serve both gods to
well,
some degree.
anything that's an idol, anything that you put in front of God, that would be the corporate, I guess.
Cause
That
I can't see you putting your job ain't got nothing to do. You gotta pay your bills and stuff. That ain't you putting it before God. I can't see that being one and the same. You know.
yeah, yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so either. Uh, but yeah, that's where we was at. Uh, God is a spirit. and you have to worship him in spirit and in truth, and truth is the word. And so that's why I was brought up. That's where I am. I'm not gonna change on that.
Right.
Uh, so I don't. I guess like you said, things that you put in front of God, but you don't actually be doing it on purpose. Sometimes it just um, you sometimes you don't go through with what you've been going through at first, and so you
Right.
kind of change up or whatever. So what I do is I try to stay consistent in what I'm doing first, which is the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is
Pray.
I grab my Bible. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I read me some scriptures just before I do anything. I read me some scriptures, and then me and my wife we get on our knees and pray, and then I start moving around and doing what I'm going to do. Uh,
Right.
that's to make sure that I stay consistent with keeping God first. And so
Mm.
that's how I start my day off is with him. Now, do I always end up my day with him? No, because I got some other stuff that I be doing. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right, right.
So, I'll make sure that I put him first before I do any of that.
Right.
And so
Absolutely. No, I feel that.
that's what I look at. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, and that's kind of how it should be. But I guess what he was saying was that people don't do prayer at all, and they
Mm.
just go, 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 and then when things get hard is when they want to rely on God and
Right.
want to be
Right.
prayed up and want to ask for, whatever. But it's like this should be your daily life. You should always give praise to God, and you should always give thanks, not just when you're in need of something.
Right, because worshiping with God is a relationship with God. It's not he ain't no genie in a bottle where you can just every one time you need something fixed, you go call on him then. You know what I'm saying? So your relationship is what allows you to have that access to him. And when you have access to him, which is every day, and you know how to talk to him, you have access to him, then it allows you to uh, to be able to relate and
Right,
conversate with God, and He'll talk to you back. He'll send you messages. He'll send you visions and stuff like that. So uh, that's how you keep your relationship open with God, and that's a real relationship with God.
right. Now my bad. I had to mute. That car was loud. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's exactly how you keep your relationship right with God, and there got to be consistency in it. But
yeah,
I had a random thought because I told you everything be popping to my mind because I'm Cynthia Joy. God knew what was up.
yeah.
But no, what if God is a woman? You ever think about that?
No, no, I
Of
didn't.
course you haven't. Of course you
No,
wouldn't think of.
no, I didn't. No. Uh,
I'm like everybody's always talking about he and what he did for us and how he. But what if it's a she? We
well,
don't
it's
even
not.
know.
Well, I'll listen to me. Let's go back to the Bible and get the truth. And the
But
Bible
even
say
in
that.
the Bible, the Bible was written by people that said they was inspired by God, right?
They didn't know they didn't say they was inspired by God. God inspired them. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what a
Right,
prophet is. That's what a prophet is.
right.
Right.
But they still a person. So what
Okay.
if they miss what's the word I'm thinking about? Um um misheard, no. That's not the um you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I ain't going there with you. I'm gonna stay on
Okay.
this side. I'm gonna stay on this side. I'm gonna let you have that one. Go ahead. Go.
Listen, it's not a confrontation, it's a conversation.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That would have been a good conversation, but no, that was just something funny to talk about because I'm like, you got Mother Earth. How we know God wasn't really a woman? Why everybody just want to make sure that He is always praised?
And in all actuality, really, in the spirit is neither one, right? So,
Exactly. That's facts, and that's a fact in itself.
right. So we gonna grab, yeah, man, that one right there. All right, Cynthia, you done threw me for the loop on that one, but it's all
Look,
good.
Ramonda says, Cynthia, you're not alone with that thought. Huh.
Yeah.
Girl, we
Yeah.
need to converse. We need to have a topic about this because this is real life. These are just thoughts, and we're human, so we have thoughts all the time, and ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with having questions, just having
No.
honest, good, pure conversations about our Father. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Or our
All right.
mother.
Well, okay. So Jesus is his son, and Jesus said, when you pray to him, pray our Father.
Somebody still told y'all that's what Jesus said. You weren't there. And
Well, I'll be damned.
but no, I feel you. I feel you. He's
All
like,
right.
I'm not even. He said, "Where Roy at? We not about to talk."
No, I ain't say nothing about that. I'm like, I can't argue with you then when you hit me with that one. Ain't nothing I can say. I can't argue with you. I can't
Yeah,
argue
well,
with you.
yeah, but no, it's just, hey, it's good, pure thoughts, like I said, and it's kind of good, wholesome thoughts. And I think it's if we start just having more conversations in general about God, you know what I mean? It'll change things. I don't think we talk enough openly
For
about God,
sure.
and even in a joking manner, we don't do it enough. We just it's always an uptight thing, and you got to be a
Hmm.
Christian, and you got to be this, and it's like God didn't. God said, "Come as
No.
you are." He loved you no matter, despite. You know what I mean? So these are good
Yeah.
conversations. So
Real
I dig
good.
that.
Real good. Real good conversation, man. Real good.
I'm over here crying, laughing, trying to wipe my eye while holding the phone. The struggle is real with the one hand.
Yeah. You talked to Roy?
No, I just talked to him yesterday. He told me he had to be on a plane, but he didn't tell me when he's supposed to land. What I don't know nothing. He must be going back to KC.
No, I think he coming out here. I think. You got to
Who
be out
said
here
that?
tonight. He got to be out here tonight.
Oh yeah, he do too much. I can't even keep up with him.
Yeah, we doing a whole lot. Doing a whole lot, man.
But no, I ain't talked to him, so I don't know like if he gonna hop in before the show over or what's what.
Right,
But
right.
I know I'm definitely curious to the audience and y'all thoughts. So just put some thoughts out there about your father, your mother, or however you feel. Because I'm just curious about everybody's thoughts because everybody's thoughts matter. You know what I mean? They all matter. And I think we can all get some answers if we just come together with our thoughts. And yeah, do it in truth.
Yeah, I got
We'll
you.
see. He's on his way to Long Beach. Okay.
All right, Reminder.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
boo.
very much. Appreciate that.
Right. I'm glad somebody know because we don't know nothing. We
Yeah.
just do what's necessary in the building.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
back to what I was talking about with all this petitioning and stuff, y'all. Because I know that wasn't necessarily the topic, but like I said,
Right.
it matters and it means so much to so many people. So it's
Okay.
important that we just start raising awareness and putting one foot in front of the other to help somebody else get to the next plateau. If you can change somebody from feeling like they're worthless or that they're useless or that they can't do some or being a burden, that's a big one. Being a burden is big for a lot of people that they feel that way because they're unable to do certain things by themselves. So it'd be awesome if we had more people on board with getting these petitions out there. My mother is a caregiver just like you, Cynthia, for a special needs sister. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Kudos to your mom. Shout out to your mama because it's not an easy thing to do and to put some selflessness out there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
even if you're not a caregiver, people don't realize how much just holding a door for somebody, and no matter what their ability is, you know what I mean? Or even like I said, saying hello and putting a smile out there and just shining your light through your teeth, like it matters
Yeah.
and it changes people. And if
Yeah.
each one of us reach one and teach one, we'll be changing the game. We will
Yeah.
truly change the game. And our
That's
young kids will see us in a whole different light and start to learn what it looks like to take care of others and their elders and be a little selfless too.
yeah. Cause the world is it ain't like it was when we was coming up, man. The world is changing. It's getting worse and worse. I was just looking at the mass shooting in Maine, and then you got the wars in Israel and Hamas, and man, it's getting bad out there, man. And it don't look like it's gonna get any better.
And it
Cause
ain't.
cause that war gonna spread. Cause Iran had jumped in it, Iraq, we done jumped in it, and so it's gonna get bad, man. And it's in the Bible, man. There's gonna be wars and rumors of wars. And everything supposed to get worse. Those them hurricanes and tornadoes we've been seeing, they all of them all of a sudden now they the worst that we've had in the last 100, 200 years. And so it just keep getting worse and worse, and
Yeah.
everything gonna keep getting better, man. So uh keep your relationship open with God, man. Stay in tune, stay in contact, and always be on the forgiving side and the love side of God, man, because it's just in the word. It says if you don't forgive your people that trespass against you, if you don't forgive them, they trespass, then my Father in heaven ain't gonna forgive you or yours.
Right. Facts.
So stay
And
on the
and
forgiving side, man.
real talk. And remember, it always gonna get worse before it get better. And they say before we come back, it's supposed to do all these things that it's doing. So it's gonna get worse before it get better. But I know you said something, and it made me think about how it's even worse in households, and how I remember as a kid, I couldn't fathom cussing in front of my parent or in front of an elder. Period. If you was
Mm.
older than me, I wasn't out there
Right,
cussing and not caring. But now
right.
these kids cussing with their parents. And I had to check a kid recently in my crib. He was having a conversation with his mama, and he just in there cussing. And I come in the kitchen like, wait a minute, not in
Yeah,
here. Like, shut that down real quick. And I'm just like, everybody's so busy trying to be their kid's friend, they ain't teaching them no real structure. So that's why
right,
they don't have no relationship with God, because they don't even have a relationship with their parent. You know what I mean? So how
right,
can you
right,
expect them to have a spiritual relationship with God?
right.
It's so it's wild out here, and it
It's
ain't doing
why.
nothing but getting worse, like you said. And
Yeah,
to be honest, it's scary. It is
yeah. Me
really
too.
scary, but at the
It
same
really
time,
is. It
it's scary.
really
But
is.
at the same time, with my faith, I'm like, I can't be scared. He already told me what's what, and I'm already protected. So
Yeah,
it is what
yeah.
it is. I walk in my truth and keep it moving. But
Like,
I feel for those who still undecisive,
yeah,
indecisive. That's the word,
yeah,
indecisive. And even like these kids who trying to find their way, it's so much that we need to teach them and build them up on that we're lacking as a community. It
yes,
takes a village to raise these young adults. Facts.
yes. Very
It
much
takes
so.
a village in general, because even as adults we need people, we need our
Yeah,
elders to kind of mentor us and show us the way. But people think once they reach a certain age, you better not say nothing to me, and I know
right.
all this and I know all that. But until the day you die, you learning and you're supposed to be growing. But everybody's just, I don't know, they just, I know all, and I'm just
Yeah, yeah. And then that age. Remember that age where you say you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. You can't say nothing to me. That age and got younger and younger and younger.
right.
They 13 and 14. Talking. You can't say shit to me. You ain't. I'm like, wait a minute, mother. Hold up. So
Right.
so
Ever
it.
since Lil Nas made that dumbass song, you can't tell me nothing. That's what. Yep. That and then parents went with it. Nobody had to pick their face up off the floor when they talk crazy to their mama. I remember picking
Shit.
my face up off the floor plenty times.
Yeah, I
These
didn't.
kids been lacking.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
sir. I
But no,
didn't.
you ain't lying. That age is getting younger and younger and younger. You can't tell me nothing.
Can't tell me nothing, man. So I just man, I was I feed the homeless and all that a lot up here, man. I could just see it. It's different, man. Some of these dudes they walking around. They ain't got one the other day. He didn't have no pants on. Nothing. He just walking around in his boxers. And then he wanted to come in and eat at the church because my pastor he fixed breakfast for him. And so when
Right.
he walked in there, we said, man, you can't come in here, man. We got people, ladies in here. He was talking crazy. So I went home. I went on, got him some clothes, man. Came on back, gave lady put on some clothes. But I was just the thought of that, man. Come on now. That don't even. Oh man, it's just getting bad, man. And I help any way I can, man. Whenever I see one, I give them $5 or whatever I can give them $10. and I just try to help, you know. But that ain't what they need. They need way more help than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
So
and a lot of it though is surrounded with mental illness. So many people who've never been taught how to process their emotions, it has now just progressed into this real mental illness that they either need medication for or e- I really can't say. I just know mental illness is grown rampant out here lately, and I know that
yeah,
a lot of us, even being '80s babies, because I was an '80s baby, I was taught to shut up and not be able to really express myself. So that did not help me be able to, to learn how to deal with my problems when I go through stuff, and that's why so many people out here getting high and drunk because that's all they know how to do. Because they was taught to just be quiet and suck it up, and so now this mental health is kicked in and the numbers is just on the rise. Let's see, peep this. If you're so much of an adult and I help support you, I will say what I need to correct your behind.
okay, all right, yeah.
That's facts.
Mhm.
Hold up. Wait, nope. I lied. It says something in the background, but they lied to me. But no, I'm that friend role. I'm that type of friend in general. Like, I speak up all the time, and you're not gonna always like what I say, and I'm not gonna always like what you say. But that's a part of being an adult. You own things. Accountability is real, and if somebody calling you on your shit, hey, it is what it is. You must need to be called out on it.
Yeah, I got you. I'm a victim of molestation. I got my babysitter used to put me on top of her. So when you say mental, I still go through things that I know that it stem from that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I'm probably one of the motherfuckers, one of the mentally unstable also. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I learned how to, deal with it, and
Well,
it
you
took a
got God.
lot.
You
Yeah.
got God, and that's make it probably what makes it different. But let me say first and foremost that I don't see you as a victim of molestation. I see you as a survivor of
Survivor. Okay.
molestation because now you get to share your story and
Yeah.
you get to protect other young men and shine a light on some of these wretched ass older women out here doing things to these kids that they ain't got no business doing. So
Real
I'm
shit.
sorry you was a survivor of that, but you made it. God been seeing you through, and like you said, you got mental situations, but you've been able to maintain because your father keep you protected. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
unfortunately, if you grew up in a household where the Bible or God wasn't taught, then I'm sure you don't really have that support from God. Well, you have them, but you don't know you have it because it wasn't taught to you. So you don't know when you're stressed out to go in prayer or to read a psalm or none of those things that may come to the average person who has a relationship with God. And it's all because as a child, nobody gave them that foundation.
Yes. Hold on one second.
All right.
Hold on, hold on.
Okay. So, with all that being said, y'all know that a foundation is important, and we have to set a foundation and build from there. And nothing will happen overnight. It's gonna happen over time, and sometimes it's gonna take years to get the change we want to see. But as long as we're persistent and we keep trying with one foot in front of the other, with purity, it's gonna all work itself out. So, don't worry about it. Let things do what it do. All you can do is your part and trust God in the process. And that's what it's all about is standing firm, planting your feet like the roots that they are, and letting God use you and grow you like you're meant to be. And let your flowers flourish because without the storm, you can't get the flowers. So although we go through stuff, we need each other to get through the stuff. And we need God. So just let's keep going. Let's just keep going and doing what's necessary, and really just trying to build these kids up because I'm really afraid for them. I really am, and I guess I shouldn't have a fear because that's exactly what Roy was talking about with a corporate God with fear. But I'm still human, so that is the part of my human nature or my humanity that I'm working through is to not have fear ever, but in my walk and in my journey right now, I still have fear. I have fear for my boys because they black men. I have fear for the future and us as elderly. I have fear that that my walk wasn't good enough. Sometimes I question myself and my faith because sometimes in my human nature I am mad, and I do think, or I do sometimes question really what role is it that God has for me. But then after I go talk to him a little bit and I get my life together, I realize that everything that I'm going through is part of his plan because it's strengthening me to get through everything that I'm ever gonna go through and to be able to help other people through their own journeys and things like that. But that does not mean that I'm not human. So I guess what I'm saying to you is don't be hard on yourself when your human nature kicks in and you have moments of questioning and you have moments of doubt and you have moments because they are just moments. And as long as you go and pray and allow God to use you, then everything will work itself out. And it's still about your mindset. If you perceive it all as bad, that's exactly what it's going to be. But if you know and you trust in what God has for you, then you know that it's all meant to just strengthen you and help you be the shepherd, I mean, the sheep that he needs you to be and take people where they need to go. So, yeah.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right with me, man. I like that. Uh, and even when you like Joy was saying, you gotta you gotta keep God in front, man. You got to keep God in front of it all, man. Like she said, you got to keep prayed up, and you got to keep God in the forefront of it all, man. Keep your faith up. I pray every day that He increase my strength, and He increase my faith, and then strengthen my faith. Because you can't worship God without faith. So you gotta have faith that He is who He says He is, and He can do what He said He can do. And so you gotta have faith, man. So I always ask God to increase my faith, strengthen my faith, man, and live life like God is watching, because He is. I promise you that. And He know it from the beginning to the end, and from the end to the beginning. He know all that. He walking around out there in it, where we already been and where we going. So, uh, man, God is awesome and amazing, man. And I wouldn't do it no other way without Him. I wouldn't do it no other way.
Yep. Yep. And like I say, we human. So some days it's easier than other days. But
Yeah,
even on those days when it ain't easy, you
yeah,
pray. You pray and you
yeah,
ask him to show you what need to be seen and give you that strength that's necessary to keep
yeah.
going and keep your faith up.
Yes, sir. That poor. That poor.
Because it's real out here. Sometimes, when you're in the midst of your own trials and your own journey, you start questioning. It makes you wonder. But you got to always know he got you. If you're a real
Yeah.
believer, you know what I mean?
Yes, that's the first thing if you're a real believer. And we get blessed because we believe just from what we heard, because it was some people who was there when it all happened, and you can see that, you can understand them believing, but us believing that it happened because we heard and read about it. God said that, Jesus said, blessed are those who believe and didn't see. You blessed because you got a chance to see, but blessed are those who believe but didn't see, and that's us. But we didn't get a chance to see, but we believe, man. And so we are blessed, and so man, stay prayed up, man. But we blessed.
And real talk, that's what any God you believe in. Because ain't nobody, we don't really care who you believe in because that's your personal relationship with God. Is personal. They don't have nothing to do with us. So whoever you rocking with and whoever you believing in, stay prayed up. And what's meant for you gonna always be for you. Just let it do what's meant to be done. And if it's hard, that's because it's worth going through. So, man,
That part, man. That part,
whoever
man.
you believe in, just stay prayed up because this life ain't no easy life to live. And if you ain't got no faith behind you, I don't know how much further you gonna make it. So I advise you,
Yeah.
do your thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stay prayed up, man.
And while
All
you
right,
out
Cynthia.
there praying, you get out there and shine some like you about to move around, Big Hank.
Man, no, I'm just waiting on you. I'm waiting
Oh,
on you.
I thought you was finna say, "All right, Cynthia."
No, no, because I ain't gonna leave you on there. I ain't gonna leave you on here hanging by yourself. I'm gonna go the whole ride with you. I just didn't know you going all the way. You going all the way for the whole hour?
I go all the way unless you're telling me to
No,
shut it down. But yeah,
no, I'm not. No,
hey,
no, no. I'm not telling you to shut it down. Not at
I ain't got
all.
nothing but love and light in me, so I'll just be trying to shine my
Come
light to
on,
the people
keep,
and give
keep
the
on
love that
shining.
God put in me to say,
Keep,
shine that light and pass it on.
keep on shining the light, man. Keep on shining the light,
That's it.
man.
I'm just here to remind somebody that even through them tough days and them difficult days, you got to stand firm in what you believe in and let your faith move you where you need to go and do
Yeah,
what's necessary, knowing that if it's hard, it's worth doing. And having faith in God sometimes is the hardest thing to do. Hey, when you can't see it and you can't feel it because you're going through a bunch of bullshit, it is hard to have faith in God. But you gotta
yeah.
have your faith if you true to believe it, cause He got you. And
And
leave in
and
that.
and then you gotta also rely on how he brought you through last time. Okay. And then the time before that. And then the time before that. So now when you got that in your bag, you say, well, I know he brought me through that, and I know he brought me through this, I know he brought me through that. And then now you're going through something else and you say, I know he can bring me through that. And so that's when your faith strengthens and you get your faith increases and then your faith strengthens and you can walk through it all knowing that he got you. You know,
And
through the
that's
shadow,
real.
walk through the shadow of death. So he got you, man. That's every day we walk through that.
That's real. And I know for me personally, my faith was really bad. But what did it for me was just even having breath in my body right now. The
Yeah,
fact that my stroke didn't kill me, because my
yeah,
mama died when I was 10 years old from a stroke. So I
right.
just knew I wasn't going to make it. And the fact that I still got breath in me and then watching my boys be the type of boys they are, with just loving people for their hearts and just just everything that I'm able to give back, I feel like my faith has grown because I know that everything, even my molestations, being pimped out, all the stuff that I've been through as a kid, has strengthened me to get through my stroke and be the person I am right now, to tell somebody to always never give in to giving up on themselves and to have that faith in God, knowing that everything you go through is with purpose. Is a purpose for your pain. It might not feel like it right now. Because sometimes when you're going through it, you can't see it. But
Yeah, yeah.
the the more you just keep living and you start changing your mindset, change your mindset to see good in things, you'll
There
start
you
to
go.
realize what God really brought you through and why.
There you
Why?
go, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would even be like I said, I still have my days and my moments because I'm human. And I'm not fully what Big Hank at yet, but I'm not comparing my walk with his either. I
No.
know that my walk is mine and I'm gonna get there on his time because God got a plan for me that I didn't even realize was the plan. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
I'm
right, right.
just trying to stay
Yeah,
remain faithful. You know what I mean? I'm
that's
just
it.
trying to stay faithful and still speak the word because I feel it in my heart to be true.
Today my wife, she was listening to what we was talking about and she was reading her book today, Quiet Times with God, her devotional, right?
Uh-huh.
And she said, baby, what you was talking about is what I was reading about. She says, it says, remember what God has done. When I remember you on my bed, I meditate thoughtfully, focus on you in the night watches, for you have been my help. And in the shadow of your wings, where I'm always protected, I sing for joy. This is my wife read this morning. And look, man, sing for joy. That reminded me of you. That just made my name, your name pop
Hey,
up.
turn up.
But he says, when I remember you on my bed, when I'm, when I ain't doing nothing else, and I just think about what you done for me, and I meditate thoughtfully, and I can remember that you brought me through last time, you brought me through the time before that, and you're gonna bring me through this time. So,
And
uh,
real talk, God brought me through, but at the same time, my will brought me through.
yeah,
Your
yeah,
faith without work is dead, so you got to put in that work too. And it was my will to want to be here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah,
work hand in hand.
yeah, Yeah,
But
you're
that
right
is
about
deep
that.
that's what she was just reading this
Come
morning.
on,
That's what
man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. And that
look
ain't
at
nothing but
God.
God. That ain't nothing but God. That ain't
Look
nothing
at
but God.
God.
That's what he do. That's what he do, man. That those are kind of signals and signs that we was talking about that he'll give you to let you know that you're doing right. You're on the right track. And
Right.
you're doing the right things, man. So all praise to him, man. I give him all every time, even when I get up on stage, man. Before I get started cussing and telling jokes, I say, man, we got to give it up to God first, because He's the one that's making it all happen. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that give you these gifts and these things that you can do, and God
Right.
give it to you to do that. Keep a smile on somebody's face and help people to laugh. So I love that I can do that, and God gave me that gift. So I just try to keep it on the front burner, man, and try to give him all the praise.
Amen. The
Yeah.
word of God is real. Willpower is on point. Kudos to you, Cynthia. Thank you, boo. I'm sorry I was reading like I was real special, but
Yeah.
the sun is pumping in Narado right now. But yes, definitely big ups to God, because without him, man, I'm telling you, we wouldn't be where we at right now, and I wouldn't be this walking testimony that I am, because I'd definitely be walking in testimony. And
That's what you're supposed to do. A walking, talking, living, breathing testimony, man. That's what you are.
real talk. And
Yes,
like I
sir.
said, if I can't do nothing else, I'm showing my kids. As long as you got your faith and you put that work in, God gonna see you through anything that you go through. And that's where that strength in you comes from. To push
Yes.
through anything that God throws at you. That's
Yes,
why,
sir.
man, I'm out here, like I said. If I can't do nothing else, I'm gonna shine this light, because God kept me here for a reason. It's a purpose for all this I go through.
Man, and you doing that. Keep on doing it, Cynthia. You shining your light, man. And we need your light to shine, man. So keep on shining.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hank, your
Thank
work is
your work
not
is
going
not going
unnoticed.
unnoticed.
Thank you. Yeah,
Absolutely.
somebody trying to call in all of a sudden. I know, I know how they do me.
Yeah, that's how they do. But no,
Yeah,
seriously, we trying to tell y'all, and not because we want you to be afraid. It's because it's just real life. God is real. Everything
yes,
that you
yes,
go through is real, and it's
yes.
meant for you to go through it. Can't nobody else go through the things the way you go through it. That's why it's your thing to go through. It's your journey to walk. Don't let nobody tell you how to walk it. Don't rush it. Be true to it. Let God literally just come in you and work the way He need to work, or the way she need to work, however you feel about it. But regardless, just let Him work and be faithful in your prayers. Be faithful in your heart. Be true to everything that you do, and do it in goodness and honesty, and spread it on with a smile, because it matters.
And man, you are definitely doing that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, shine that light, but I'm gonna let you do your thing, because I know you got people trying to reach you. So this is what we're gonna do, y'all. You got
Come on.
anything you want to close out with, Big Hank?
I'm just gonna tell them like I always tell them, man. Live life like God is watching because He is, and stay prayed up.
That's what's up. And y'all know what I'm gonna tell you. Number one, when you're down, there's nowhere else to go but up. Stay true to you. Wear your crown with pride. Put that lantern inside your crown and turn that light up. Let that light into your body, and it's gonna radiate all through you. Anything that's negative gonna bounce back. You ain't accepting nothing negative. Everything gonna be bright and honest for you. You loved and blessed by the best, and never give in to giving up on yourself. Stay encouraged. Until next week, guys. We'll see y'all Tuesday.
Y'all
I
Tuesday,
need you
man.
to get out
Peace
on
out.
that stage right now. That's a lie. That's an outright lie right there.
Okay, first of all, I sucked at trying to close out. So I'm gonna close out now, guys. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show. If you have any comments, feedback, or anything that you want to give back to us, please don't hesitate to reach out to Roy Anthony or the Woe Entertainment. Every Thursday, y'all can catch Roy Anthony and Big Hank down in Hollywood. I mean, not Hollywood, in Long Beach. On stage doing their thing. I hear they got the good chicken and the drink specials and all the good with the good. And you can come in with your cannabis and do your thing. Like I said, I love you. I appreciate you. Never give in to giving up on you. Always keep that strength in you to push through whatever it is that life throws at you. Stay faithful to God. Stay prayed up. And yeah, until next week's honeys, bad is time for real.
Welcome to the Roy Anthony and
Every
Friends Show.
Tuesday
And every Thursday. Y'all tap in.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
Is
Anthony
anybody out
Show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank.
And Cynthia
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank.
And Cynthia
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. Everybody tune in, you dig it? It's funny as hell, my dude. It's where we can kick it.
Every Tuesday.
Everything is going
Every
down.
Thursday.
They about to do the most. It ain't a confrontation, it's a conversation, homie. Yo, on the weekends, the Roy Anthony
Every
Show. It's to
Tuesday.
the week, homie. The Roy
Every
Anthony
Thursday.
Show. What you listening to? The Roy Anthony Show. Come on and get a
Tap
bar
in.
before we gotta
Tap
go.
in.
What you listening to? The Roy Anthony
Every
Show. Come on
Tuesday.
and kick it with us. The Roy Anthony
Every
Show.
Thursday.
It's going down, homeboy. The Roy Anthony Show. Co-host
Tap in.
Big Hank. We getting it. What you think? It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank.
And Cynthia
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony